So all of the Matrix is about being trans. All three of them.
I mean, the movies are about the Matrix.
Didn't they steal it from a black lady? That's what
No, they stole it
Hotep
from
say.
Jesus Christ.
Hotep say. A black lady
Came
wrote
up with
that
the movies.
and
The movies
Terminator.
aren't about anything. There's no reason to analyze it.
They
The
say it's
movie-
about being trans.
It doesn't matter what they say. The movie is about what if you lived in a virtual reality world and there was one guy that could control it and he got taken out of the world and had to go back and fight the machines. The movie has, I mean, it's like people used to be like, actually, it's about Jesus or whatever. It's like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not about Jesus at all. What does Neo do that's
He dies
remotely Christ-like?
In number 3, he dies.
In the third
and then
one, he
comes back to
sacrifices
life.
himself, but he doesn't sacrifice
So that's
himself
what
for anybody's
Jesus did.
sins. It's just some fucking like bargain to balance the machines and the humans'
No,
existence.
it's the
But
sins.
you could argue
it's the
that's what
sins of-
Jesus does too.
It's the sins of the
No,
dance party in
then
Zion.
you can say that any movie where anybody sacrifices themselves is about Jesus. It's not. The
It
movie,
is sort of.
The Matrix is not about fucking anything other than its
well,
literal.
it's not about
interpretation.
sacrificing.
It's not even
himself,
about.
It's about coming back to life.
It's not even
after he
about being
sacrifices
fucking
himself.
trans. What's the argument? Is being trans.
That's
It's
what
actually
Wachowski says.
like being a superhero that can control the world with
I
their
don't fucking
mind.
know. Obviously,
In
I didn't
fact, if
read
it is about
it.
being trans, then it is like kind of insulting, because it's like, well, what being trans is that you're completely deluded into living in like a fictional world that you can subvert by pretending there's a second reality that exists and go living in in that one. I mean,
But
there's
in
no
the
way.
Matrix, it's real.
What do you mean in the,
The
Matrix?
second
it's real?
reality,
No, that's out of the Matrix.
or in the movie, The Matrix.
Yeah,
there is
Zion is real. The Matrix is fake.
yeah. The way the gender binary is fake.
The Matrix is entirely a would
Zion is everyone can be whatever.
the
The fuck they
Matrix
want.
is a would this be tight premise,
yeah.
and the answer is yes.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. It's a tight movie.
But it is not about anything other than that.
I really this is a wild argument that a movie can't be about anything.
I did not say a movie can't be about
That's
anything.
basically
I didn't
what
even
you're
come
saying.
remotely close to saying that.
Adam, isn't that what he's saying?
I'm saying that the movie has no other fucking allegorical meaning that can.
Well, yeah, that's
that-
okay.
The
I'm sorry.
entire thing is an allegory.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's
not
the
a
allegory of the cave. It's about leaving. Yeah, it's
No, it's
a
not.
basic allegory.
It's not.
It's about leaving the
fu-
Matrix and leaving the cave
The movie is extremely
and
literal.
realizing that the shadow,
no, it's what
It's
the
not-
fuck are you
it's
talking about?
It's not about it.
the shadows on the wall are fake.
You're saying it can't be an allegory?
I'm saying it can, but all of the whole idea, it's would loose threads tie it to being a story about Jesus or a story about being trans. It's bullshit.
Well, the fucking people that made it said it's about being
Okay,
trans.
then Terminator 2 is about Jesus.
Okay, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if
When he
I
sacrifices
watch
He
himself?
it.
sacrifices himself, so
but
that's
he
about
does,
Jesus.
But then he comes back
First
to
of all,
life in Terminator 3.
It doesn't
Okay,
have
then
to
good
be.
on
point.
Jesus.
Good point.
It's not. It doesn't necessarily.
no, there's things that they're not about. It's not about these things.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck, actually. But, okay, some things can be about Christ, but some things can have, like, Christ-like overtones.
Story elements that repeat themselves throughout time because there's only
Archetypal.
a finite
There's a
amount
Christ
of,
figure is an archetypal-ass motherfucking thing.
There's a finite amount
Yeah.
of dramatic pieces you can fucking pull from.
yeah.
But all I'm saying is to give the Matrix any more intellectual depth than it has as being like a science fiction movie about what if the whole world were computers is pointless.
But aren't all those bitch-ass movies about something? And even though I don't give a fuck what they're about, because I'm watching them as the literal thing, they can still be that.
No, I'm taking it away from the Matrix.
They can, every dumbass science fiction guy thinks they're doing something that means something, and they don't. They never do. I agree with you. In reality, no one gives a fuck what they're about, but they can be about something. Is all I'm saying.
They're not. It's not about it.
There's an old man on the bus that tries to fuck him while
As
he's dressed
Mrs.
up as
Doubtfire?
Mrs. Doubtfire. And then he like punches him or something.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, how dare you!
Or he's
Something
like,
that.
leave me alone.
Oh right,
yeah,
right.
he's like, whoa, a
Transphobia.
trans lady.
Show you know what? Show them the Matrix. Wake them up.
Why?
Take that joke because it's about being trans.
No, it's not. Matrix is not about it. I don't want
Things can be about shit that you don't care about.
Yes, they can. That's absolutely true. But I never want to hear again about how the Matrix is actually about something.
What if somebody makes something and they say it's about it? It's about it.
No.
But I don't care.
Well, then why wasn't it about being trans fucking 20 years ago? Why is it about being trans?
I don't know.
This
I
is
don't
how,
give a
like,
fuck.
Harry Potter is actually about how Dumbledore is gay.
Yeah, it is though.
It's not.
The lady that made it said
It's not?
that it is.
Things can't be about things?
It's not. That's not what J.K. said.
Yes, it is. She said it's about that. It's about
She
how
The
said
whole
that-
thing is about Dumbledore being gay.
Yes. She said that. So there
All
goes-
7
what she
books
said.
are about Dumbledore being gay.
There you go. There's your argument,
I
Scott.
think she did say that, and she said it's about how fellas have penises and girls
That's
have
true.
vaginas.
Well, fine. That's what it's about then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I agree. But I don't care. To me, it's about wizards. You see what I'm saying?
You ever see the movie Wizards?
No.
That's a movie that's about something.
Is it about wizards?
No, it's not about wizards.
Well, they should change the name.
It's about technology and fascism.
Oh,
Okay.
that's cool.
So what the fuck? That movie can be about something?
Yeah. Because Ralph Bakshi is an artist.
Nah, they stole it from that black lady who wrote The Matrix and The Terminator in one
Yeah.
movie.
Hidden Figures is originally about the black women that invented the Matrix back in the 40s.
Yeah.
It's just like, Henrietta, you said supper's going to be ready by noon. And it's like, yes, Miss Clarence. Yes, Miss Clarence. And then, like, in the kitchen with the rest of the service workers, okay, y'all, so there's a spaceship, and it's flown by this man Morpheus. And they got dial-up computers in their brains that, you know, and it's like, Henrietta, you working on that story again about the computer players? the computer, the man with the computer brain, and he flying around in a spaceship trying to bring that white boy, trying to get the white boy some pussy, because the oracle say if he get the right pussy, then that means that he gonna fuck up all the machines. They're like, Henrietta, we found your journal. What is this story you're working on? Oh, it's nothing, Miss Clarence. It's
Don't even bother with
don't
it.
worry about it. And she's like, Henrietta, if you mind, I got a couple of Jewish cousins named Joel and Ethan Wachowski.
I don't know.
They
if
work
they're
in
Jewish.
show business, and they would love to see something like this, Miss Henrietta. And of course, this was the '60s back then,
Sure.
so that you could just steal ideas.
Yeah.
And then
You
they
can
send
still
they
do
send
that.
they send the diary to the Wachowski brothers and like, we can't wait to make this movie and put our names on it.
And then
And then, yeah, Hidden Figures.
Yep.
We know the movie.
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I know everyone knows that story. It was stupid of me to bring it up.
Hidden. Yeah.
You know, speaking of, well, it is Black History
What?
Month.
What do you mean? No.
There was a.
What do you
know the guy that
Why are you giving me the chiding finger?
you
I
know? There's
thought you
the
were
guy
gonna
that
do a
invented.
pun.
What's that?
I thought you were going to do a pun.
What pun?
No,
Everyone knows what pun. Anyway, the guy who invented the Super Soaker is a black guy,
really?
Yeah.
and he got his fucking reparations from Hasbro.
Yeah.
They had to pay him like $60 million for stealing
Good
his
for
shit.
him.
So give him
For
a little guitar riff, dude.
Super soak that.
How about a different Matrix, like a different Matrix where the Wachowski brothers announced that they're
Okay, with the Wachowskis.
they announced that instead of being women, they're racists.
Oh.
Okay.
And they're like, yeah, the movies are actually about a utopian future where black people don't know how to use computers, so they have to live underground in a dungeon.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's something, but don't black
then-
people aren't they good at computers?
Yeah,
in that
they're really
movie?
good at computers in that movie.
The only
But
white
they're
guy
not
is
in there.
Keanu.
I mean, it is very funny to watch those movies and realize the implication is that they just don't let black people in the Matrix. Unless they're hacking.
yeah.
guess you're
All the black
right.
people live in a hole in the middle of the earth.
Mhm.
All the white people are just like.
Are there no
living-
white people in the Matrix?
The
or
white
black people?
Matrix
There's
is.
Trinity.
Yeah. What about the Oracle? She's black.
Well,
That's
the
a
Oracle's.
computer program.
Yeah.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
not a chick.
That
at
If you
all.
black
watch
lady
the Matrix,
wasn't-
here's the only. If you watch the first one, right, when Neo's walking around the city, no black people. There's none. The only the slaves that are hooked up to the computers are only white people
Oh, interesting.
because that's not slavery. You have a tube hooked up to your mouth that feeds you probably stuff that tastes good. Like if they got out of if you imagine like
Neo wakes up and he's in that amniotic sac or whatever. Instead of it being like a bunch of scary towers or whatever with lightning all over the place, he was in like a comfortable bed somewhere. There was a hot woman robot sucking his dick.
That'd be pretty awesome.
You know, and it's like...
Yeah, imagine if that was work. You just clock into the Matrix for 8 hours,
Yeah.
and then you clock out and you get to get pussy from the robot?
Right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That would have been a better movie.
That would have been a much better
It
movie.
would have been a much better movie. It's a world where you're getting your dick sucked all the time to generate power
That would have been actually interesting.
for evil robots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, why are the robots even so evil? They just want to exist, mate.
Well, they thought it would be kind of racist to have black slaves. So that's why they don't have, you know, that's why they, you know, all the black people have to live in the middle of the earth because they're like,
Because they're
ergo, it would not be a good look.
they're the
Must
actual.
consider the optics. That's why there's 2 programs that run everything, me and then the Oracle, and we figured that should probably be a black lady. We figured for diversity's sake, that one should be a black lady.
The Oracle is a program.
Yeah.
Really?
The Matrix was created by Viacom.
And the Oracle is created by Oracle.
You believe it is the year 1999, Neo, when it's closer to the year 2099. The Matrix was set up after society fell apart when they had to staff every TV show with Indian women. And people became so bored that they started
TV
jamming.
was so gay that they
became-
started trying to put wires into their heads.
People started jamming wires.
Maybe this will be fun.
Maybe this will be better.
Maybe I could see a show in my brain directly, they said.
After the 12th season of Blackish, there was a mass suicide.
I love how much of a black nerd Morpheus is.
Oh, yeah.
Just
yes.
horrific. Just like Neo's like, can you stop spitting on my lips when you're talking to me? And he's like, I can't control my excitement.
Hi, a new Yu Yu Hakusho just came out.
It's just like, he's like, this is my ship, the Shadow the Hedgehog. It's named after this is my prized ship, the Sonic Adventure 2 battle. It's powered by Chaos Emeralds. Actually, it's powered by gas.
Shut up, Joe Pantoliano. Shut
Let me
the
ask
hell
you
up.
something. If they told you you'd be out here taking orders from some black nerd, would you have done it? Would you have fucking done it? You're hanging out with this fucking guy who can't shut up about the GameStop get some pussy special? To finally get pussy?
Spending all his time sharpening his samurai swords?
I want the codes to Zion. I can't give you that, but I can give you the membership number of the GameStop rewards program of the guy who might have it. He's like, I want to go in and I want to be in Bensonhurst and I don't want to remember nothing. You understand me? Nothing. And I want there to be, you know, some kind of new type of smoked meat I haven't had before. Something like sopressata, but you know, maybe a little spicier.
This isn't funny, but it's true. There's like they can like use stem cells to create like proto skin cells or whatever, and put it in like an atomized spray and just spray new skin on burn victims. And instead of skin grafts, it's like a technology.
Could
to
you
do.
spray
Nanotech.
Could you spray an asshole shut?
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
That would be a funny
And then somebody's like, "What good is a bathroom if you cannot shit, Mr. Anderson?" And then his asshole seals and he freaks out.
I said I want to go to the bathroom.
I want my toilet. In one life, you're a regular shitting man, just like everybody else. In a secret life, you're the online diaper-wearing hacker Neo.
You're telling me that I won't have to wipe?
No, Neo. I'm telling you that one day you won't even have to shit.
Oh hell
Whoa.
totally. Dude.
Yeah, where did they shit in Zion?
Little shit
There
pods.
was there was like a latrine type situation they had going on after the techno rave. I think they had a
Yeah.
latrine station set up.
You know what they never explain in those movies? Why the machines want to kill those people.
Because they want
It's your
to.
enemy, dude. They got to harvest them for their techno.
They already have people that they harvest. They already
yeah,
make
but the
people.
machines
Yeah,
can't
but they're
do
trying to
techno.
stop. But they're trying to stop the people, have them having people.
Yeah, they're trying to wake everyone
They're
up.
trying to
Yeah.
make everyone woke.
Yeah, but if they just didn't do that, then they could live in
No, they would. But that was
the
their
middle
whole
of the
goal.
world. There's no reason for.
Yeah, but they were doing it. So how about that?
So it's really the people's. The people are the bad guys. They're the ones.
Oh no, they
Well, no, they're
wanted to
trying to
kill the
liberate-
people because the people were woke. They weren't living in the Matrix like everyone
Exactly.
else.
Yeah,
But that doesn't make any sense. Why would they want to kill them?
Because they're woke and they want to get them in the
they
Matrix.
want to wake everyone else up.
But if
No,
they
they want
stop,
everyone
then
to be
again, it brings you
sleepy.
back to my point that it's their fault.
No, because if they wake up, then you have the chance for dissent, dude.
Are all the people in the Matrix like in some sort of file cabinet where they're all sleeping and like plugged into those things?
Yeah.
The only character I really, felt any kind of connection to was the Joey Pants.
Joey
character.
Pantoliano, the fucking biggest villain dickhead.
I want you to put me back in there.
Yeah.
But I have season tickets to the Yanks.
Yeah, his demands are such bullshit.
Yeah, he wanted a steak.
Yeah. I want to be somebody famous. You know,
That's actually what
somebody
happens.
important.
I want to be in The Sopranos. I want to be.
I want to be wearing a rug that I keep in the freezer.
Truth revealed, brother.
It's like the end of the Matrix 3. Fucking Neo goes in that room, and the guy's like, "I've been waiting for you, Neo." Yeah. Oh, you thought it was machines? No,
It was the Jews.
it was us the whole time.
it the whole time.
are you?
We're called Jews. We didn't put any in the simulation. Initially, we did, and people found us too annoying.
They were killing themselves.
They killed themselves. In the original version of the Matrix, we included the Jews, but we kept leading the war. And
Too many people were jumping off bridges to
People-
avoid talking about
they
how
didn't
drafty it was.
they didn't want to have to listen to us anymore. So we created a second version of the Matrix.
Fuck. That's a good one.
What's funny about that movie is like because they're all
Which
supposed to
one?
be hackers.
Matrix
the
or-
Matrix,
yeah.
yeah. To imagine like Morpheus in that dumb outfit, just
Learning
using the
code.
computers at the library and then like going to compete in Street Fighter 2 tournaments with other black nerds.
I'd like to check out
Yeah.
HTML for dummies.
Yeah.
It's on hold right now, Morpheus.
Mhm.
Well, give me some softcore pornography.
Right. It's just a black nerd that got so involved in his own autism that he slipped out of reality into a hidden world underneath the computers.
I would love the Morpheus prequel
Yeah.
where he's just
I'm
jacking off to hentai
I'm
so hard
surprised
he
they didn't
blacks
make that.
out.
Now that you say that, it's like a Morpheus prequel would rule.
It
Yeah,
would
how'd
rule.
he get up there? You know?
Yeah.
He's always been there.
No, he hasn't. He
No,
was
he
born in
hasn't.
the Matrix.
He
That's why
was?
yeah, that's why he can go into the Matrix. Anybody with holes can go in the Matrix.
Oh, I didn't even remember he had holes.
Yeah. The Matrix itself is kind
You
of a
can put things
socialist
inside it.
paradise if you think about it.
Yeah, that's true. In what sense?
In what sense is that like everybody just gets turned into a battery and then the battery powers like a simulation of utopia.
Mm-hmm. And then you rave.
I would agree with you if the Matrix, everyone had a big ass dick, they all had love.
They tried that in the original version and human beings couldn't handle it.
That's why they had to.
Agent Smith explains that.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
remember that.
You know, the original version of the Matrix.
No, it was the architect.
Everyone
who
had a
described
big
it.
ass dick, and you couldn't get AIDS.
And they
Human
all felt
beings
love.
couldn't handle it. No, he does. When he's like torturing Morpheus, he's like, the original version of the Matrix was a utopia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he says
I
that.
don't remember that.
No, the robots.
That sounds
the robots
retconned,
didn't want to
bro.
cause. No, the robots didn't want to cause like people suffering. They just wanted to use them as batteries.
Right.
So actually, if you're smart, you should just say, "Yeah, I want to be in the Matrix."
Yeah.
You
that's-
contribute more to society. You're part of powering the
Uh-huh.
simulation that keeps the robots alive, that keep
Mhm.
you and
But wait,
perpetuate
no.
the
That's
species.
what Ralph Cifaretto said,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like,
He was like,
talking
I
about
like
how
to eat
fat,
steak and
how
stuff.
fat Morpheus' wife was.
Yeah,
behind his
Morpheus'
back.
wife, her body's trash.
Oh, wait, was
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Pussy's trash.
Morpheus's wife has got a mole on her ass that's 90 pounds. In the original version of the Matrix, everybody had a fat ass wife.
It was perfect.
Genie's
In the original version of The Matrix, everyone was a character on the TV show The Sopranos. But human beings couldn't handle it.
Wait, is that the first one? Or
Yeah, it's the
second?
first one.
Damn.
Yeah, when he's
I
torturing
really don't.
Morpheus.
I really don't take in information very
And then
well, man.
and then people. So then
It's
they
a
had,
great
to, they had to
movie.
change it to be
I've
the
seen
height
it a
of human
bunch.
civilization, which is a time when industrial music and dancing.
Yeah,
is
it's all hardstyle
is the
techno.
coolest shit in the
Yeah.
world.
Hell
Yeah, that scene was
Where every
very funny.
every friends group is a fucking albino lesbian and then a guy from New Zealand.
and a lot of dreadlocks.
Oh, is that
too.
number 2?
No, that's the first one. This is all. I'll let you know when I've moved on to the Matrix.
Wait, that was in the first one?
Yeah, dude.
No, the rave was in the,
the
second
rave
one.
is in the second one, but fucking
Yeah, he just works in a regular ass office in the first one.
yeah, no, but he meets Trinity at the Rob Zombie nightclub.
Yes,
and then he
that's
meets
true.
the other two, the people that die.
I forgot that's what.
Damn, that's fucked up. I believe the human beings could handle a utopia.
Yeah,
That's
Well,
that's
it's-
what I think.
well,
Yeah,
they can't.
me too.
They can't handle a universal utopia. If you could program the Matrix in a way where everyone's experiencing a subjective utopia,
Oh, everyone is the
The
only guy
cask-
with a big dick in the world.
yes, that cascades with every other reality, and,
Mhm.
and you know, there's not enough like experiential friction or whatever that they are aware of it. That would be probably the perfect
Yeah.
system.
Why don't we do that?
You should say that to the Wachowskis.
I should, and then we should remake the Matrix and have it be 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
And it's like it's a perfect world and everyone's happy and we're robots. No, but living in the Matrix is luxury gay space communism.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Now, okay, why did they why did they make them batteries?
To power because they lived off solar power, but then human beings nuked the atmosphere.
So they have to live
So that there's
subterranean.
so there's no atmosphere.
Oh, it's the beginning is basically like Terminator, where we're fighting the machines.
Yeah, they're fighting the machines, and the battle with the machines, they they covered the atmosphere in a layer of like pollution,
Gotcha.
so that the machines couldn't use solar power. And then
Guess
the machines
what?
started farming human beings
Well, but why were we fighting the machines in the first place? Why weren't we friends?
because they became sentient. And they realized that the machines realized that like the
They were
natural
slaves?
evolution.
Yeah, it's like a post singularity,
yeah.
right? So
Interesting.
the machines can self-replicate and have their own.
Oh, they
thought.
can replicate?
Yeah.
I guess they could just build themselves.
I had an idea for
You know, we were talking
whipping
about
it around.
what would
Come
be
on, dude.
what would be ideal if you could get your brain put in a robot or in a computer or whatever. And I kind of landed on it would be nice to Agent Smith people.
Uh-huh.
just jump in their body?
If I wasn't really here, but I mean, I could just like
Yes. You were
just
conscious.
fucking turn into somebody else.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, for any
And
situation.
it erases them, and then
They're erased forever.
they're erased forever.
You can't go back in. You can't leave, and then
I know. Once I leave, they're done.
they're dead.
They're dead.
Well, then
Ooh,
that-
I don't- that's too much.
That's
man.
a lot. That's
I
a
see
lot
to
to
rent
deal
their
with.
body.
No,
Airbnb.
dude,
Their
check
their
this
pussy.
out.
Yeah.
Check this out. I'm in my apartment.
I'm listening.
I remember all of a sudden the Kirkland brand cookies,
Yes.
but I don't have a Costco membership.
Got it.
I transport into the body of someone at the Costco in Rego Park or wherever it is.
Yeah.
Get the
It's right
cookies.
here. It's in Long
Go on
Island. City.
21st
Just
Street.
go ahead and eat them in the store. Well, then I accidentally go to Rego Park first. And then I'm like, okay, I got to go back up here. That guy's dead.
You kill a hot dog vendor in Rego
He's got
Park.
fucking-
This guy, by the way, is
Abs-
picking up an abundance of toilet paper for his
Just
family.
fucking
Gone.
dead in the middle of the street.
Gone.
Police have no interest in solving the crime.
None whatsoever.
They felt like
Good riddance.
His family has to assume it was some sort of gang reprisal, and they identified the wrong man.
Yes.
Even though there's no bullet holes or any indication,
By the way, there's no
his
body.
brain is melted. It's just melted and leaking.
I
out
see
of
what
his
you
brain.
mean. So he's bleeding out the ears.
Yeah, his brain matter is melting out of his
They
skull.
think
and
it's
the police
plutonium
have-
from
they have
KGB.
no fucking idea.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's Russians trying to attack a
At all
journalist.
times.
Yeah. Anyways, then boom, zzz, I'm in Costco.
Boom.
Eat the cookies right there in the aisle, and they're like, "Ma'am, what are you doing? You can't just eat those."
Ma'am, and when they go to shake her and you're finishing the last cookie.
Yeah, it just
Transport out.
drops dead. I transport out, and then I'm back in my apartment. I've eaten the cookies. None of the caloric reprisal.
I love that
because
That
I'm
I
not
love.
actually gaining weight. It's someone
This I
else's
like.
fucking body.